a couple weeks ago, we do our show. We're talking about Sony, some of the lackluster response to this new A7V that's on the way. And I get on YouTube and I see Sarah DiChi has released a video talking about not only her journey with Sony, but sneakily some of her frustrations with the lack of Sony upgrades. And when she starts talking about the cameras, I don't realize, one, I knew she was a Sony girl, but I didn't know she was like that invested into the system with like multiple cameras and all that. But she has been like sort of like, she's not mad at Sony, but she's definitely asking for more. And it's funny that even in her video, she brings up the ZR and how amazing that camera is. But I will say, Sarah, in case you do happen to catch this clip, your little dig at calling Nikon a potato, that's in the past. Show up today, all right? Nikon, we passed that. Ain't nobody calling Nikon no potato no more, especially anybody who knows what Nikon's been doing. So she stows her little shot at Nikon, but at the same time, she gives the ZR its praise. Talks about how it's innovating. She also throws some love towards the C50, but then throws a little bit of shade calling it an FX3 clone. It kind of is, but that's what we're doing, right? So here's the deal. That video comes out and I watch her video and then I go in the comments section and you see all these Sony shooters talking about Sony, we need more, we need an upgrade, the next camera's got to be good, blah, blah, blah. And, big channel, she gets a lot more viewership. So a ton of data comes from that chat, right? But then our boy Manny released
Ortiz.
a video.
Yeah, Manny, you guys have seen Manny. Maybe not, because if y'all are more like filmmaker, but like he's more...
Manny's big time.
Manny's big time. He be getting them embargoes. He didn't get that R6 III, but anyways, he's literally in his most recent video, kind of going off script, bro. Kind of like not that I'm sure he's a grown man and he says what he wants to 100% of the time. But he's talking about kind of the opposite, where they're all kind of saying the same thing, but it feels like people are going for Sony's neck right now.
Well, and Manny is special to me because he also was a Sony ambassador for years.
Yeah.
Only shot Sony. Only could shoot Sony.
Mm-hmm.
But then at a certain point, he left that ambassadorship. It was like, I want to be able to shoot anything. I want to be able to test it all. But even through testing it all, it always felt like, and I could be wrong here, but it always felt like his heart was still with Sony. Sony was the base.
Not now.
It's not looking like that now. And
he was shooting on that R5 Mark II in his last video.
Bro. And now, another big Sony boy, a good friend of ours. Want to say this for sure. Good friend of ours. YC. He made a whole big deal at the beginning of last year. He left Canon, went Sony, bought 2 Sonys and said, that's what I'm running with. He drops a video today. Was it this morning that it came out?
Yeah.
We saw it this morning. But he drops a video testing the FX3 versus the ZR. When I tell you, these Sony shooters, if people did not think Sony shooters were capable of leaving Sony, the content is speaking for itself.
Yeah, to be fair with YC, he still enjoys the image of his FX3, but what felt like maybe an unpenetrable force field, Sony might not be there.
Have a question. Have you ever went and grabbed the Lumix S1R2 and shot with it?
Nah.
Have you ever went and picked up a Z9 and went and shot with it?
Nah.
You know why? Because you're happy at home. People don't go pick up ZRs and shoot if they happy at home. I'm just saying.
I am real happy at home.
I'm just saying. I know you're real happy with Canon, and we know that to be true.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, these Sony shooters are not picking up ZRs if they are happy at home. There is a problem in the house and they choosing to step out is what they doing. So let's just keep it 100p. I'm telling you, Nikon, because I know y'all be sneak watching the show. Double down. They have the lenses, they will migrate. Honestly, I bet you right now, if Nikon said, buy a ZR, get a free... Dave Chappelle, go away. I'm making a point here. If Nikon came out with a bundle for the holidays, buy a ZR, get a free Megadap adapter, bro, Sony shooters would adopt in a second.
Dude, Kofi, yo, boy, he surprises me every single time he comments.
What'd he say now? I'd have missed it.
He said Condo's looking real lonely. 2026.
Bro, ain't nobody gonna be.
Can you say that, dog?
He ain't gonna be there.
Let me make sure he said that before I attribute it to him. You say that, Kofi?
Bro.
Yep, he did. Right there. Verified member. Yeah, here's the interesting part, because we were giving real feminine energy a couple weeks ago. What have you done for me lately? I don't know. Gosh, here's the deal. Here's the cool part. We're going to get optimistic. Sony set the bar years ago with quality. So the reality is, and this is, I think, what YC was saying, the FX3 still looks dope today. So this is not a your camera looks bad, you need to upgrade, why are you sticking with Sony? So if you're a Sony shooter and you're listening and you're on the stream right now, you're good. Like your camera's good, as long as you ain't got that A7S, like you good. All right? But
isn't the A7S just the FX3?
No, A7S 3. Oh,
you're saying the original A7S.
Yeah, if you got that Mark 1, you need to do something different. But if you've got a Sony camera, we're not saying that. We're saying what we're coming from the perspective and the vantage point is other companies are doing more for less money while Sony is doing less for more money.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we're comparing at this juncture. So if you're going to earn my money, well, you're not going to earn my money. Like they just, I got to be honest, unless you just produce something wild, earth shattering. But if you're going to earn my money, you're not going to tell me what I want, one, and then you ain't going to tell me what I'm going to pay for it. Like it's going to be more expensive. Like that ain't happening.
Yeah.
So that's just me personally. I want to make sure that we make very clear lines in the sand. Sony, like, I am not my camera. You are not your camera. You're like, if you got a, like Colton, your FX2, man, I hope it's serving you really well.
I want to shoot on it because Sony won't send me one.
I'm sure, like, all this sort of stuff. We're not talking about you, your character, your morals, your values, any of those things. We are talking about strictly from a greedy, wanting an alien tech and wanting it now and wanting it cheap. What have you done for me lately?
Hey, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free, and you're not going to want to miss any other content we have on this channel. And if you did not enjoy this video, you probably shoot Sony. So that's all I'm going to say.